Hi everyone, today I'm going to read a story. The title of this story is Cinderella. Once upon a time, in the land far away, there lived a fair young maiden. When winter came, her mother grew ill and died. Soon after, the girl's father remarried. His new wife had two daughters. The stepsisters were beautiful but mean. Yet the father was away often, so he didn't see this. Every day they made the girl do all the chores. They call her Cinderella because she was always so dirty. One day the father was going to the fair. He asked his daughter what they would like. "A beautiful gown," said one. "A lovely ring," said the other. "I only want a twig," said Cinderella. The father brought home the dress and ring for the stepsisters and a twig for Cinderella. Cinderella planted the twig at her mother's grave. She watered it with her tears. Soon it grew into a large tree. Whenever Cinderella visits the tree, she'd wish for a song. A white bird would appear and sing. Several years passed. Then came an announcement from the king. A ball would be held to find a wife for the prince. Cinderella begged her stepmother to let her go with her stepsister. "No, you have no nice clothes," she replied. The stepsister laughed at Cinderella on their way to the ball. Cinderella ran to her mother's grave. She sat down under the tree and sang, "Shake and quiver, little tree, throw gold and silver down to me." The white bird appeared, throwing down a silver dress and golden sleepers. Then the bird wore gold and silver. Time will pass. By midnight, riches turned to ash. Cinderella dressed and ran to the ball. She looked so different that even her stepsister did not know her. At the ball, the prince was amazed by Cinderella's beauty. "You are the only one I would dance with," he said. When the clock struck midnight, Cinderella ran home. In her hurry, she lost a slipper. The prince took the slipper and searched for his dance partner all the next day. He had every maiden try it on. It fit no one. Finally, his final stop was Cinderella's home house. The stepsisters tried on the slipper. No matter how hard they pushed, it wouldn't fit their feet. Then the prince saw Cinderella. "Who is she?" he asked. "She's just a maid," replied the stepmother. The prince insisted Cinderella try on the slipper. It fit perfectly. When the prince gazed into Cinderella's eyes, he knew she was the maiden he was looking for. The prince and Cinderella married and lived happily ever after, and the stepsisters, they lived unhappily ever after. just as they should. A big party with dancing is called A. A maiden, B. A ball, C. A vacation, D. A holiday. I choose B. How does the prince know that Cinderella is the one? A. He recognized her walking down the street. B. The golden shoe fits her foot. C. Cinderella's father tells the prince. D. Cinderella goes to find the prince. I choose B. What is Cinderella's biggest problem in this story? A. Her stepmother wouldn't let her go to the dance. B. She is too sad to go to the dance. C. Her stepsister tricked her onto not going to the dance. D. She wake up late and missed the dance. I choose A. What happens when the clock strikes midnight? Cinderella's magic ends. B. The dance is over. C. Cinderella's stepmother recognizes her. D. The prince needs to go to bed. I choose A. Who is the main character in this story? A. The stepsisters. B. Cinderella's father. C. The stepmother. D. Cinderella. I choose D. What happens first in the story? A. Cinderella's father brings home gift. B. Cinderella does all of the chores in the house. C. Cinderella sings under the tree. D. Cinderella mother's died. I choose D. How does Cinderella feel when she goes to the dance? A. Sad. B. Scared. C. Excited. D. Nervous. I choose C. In what way is Cinderella different at the end of the story? A. She's married to the prince. B. She gets along with her stepsisters. C. She no longer minds doing her chores. D. She was become a kind person. She has become a kind person. I choose A. To wish means A. To be unkind toward another person. B. To spend the day doing chores. D. To get dressed up for a dance. D. To hope that something will happen. I choose D. How are the stepsisters the same as their mother? A. They wear the same color dress to the dance. B. They are not very beautiful. D. They are mean to Cinderella. D. They are in love with the prince. I choose C.
Super! You answered all of the questions correctly.
I got 10 of 10 correct. Thank you for listening.